Greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Revere Sky, Revere Sky's Essence. Let me turn the air down a little bit so that I won't have to blow it so hard. Okay, so let's talk about it. So forever and ever and ever, I've always spoke about spirituality, nanobites, chemtrails, and much, much more. So I'm letting you know now, allegedly, you would consider this conspiracy. If YouTube for any reason want to take this video down, I will upload it to Rumble. Trust and believe that. So while Rumble is allowing people to say what they want to say, I'm gonna upload it there. So we're not gonna be playing no games for however long Rumble allow people to upload stuff. So here we go. So I've always known about energy frequency weapons. It's a girl, her name starts with an N. She missing in action. Haven't seen her in like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. She just disappeared. Quit calling me. She claimed I was an agent. And I said to her, I was like, you call me for my products. Now all of a sudden I'm an agent. So, long story short, homegirl, I'm not going to say it's schizophrenia. I'm not going to say it's bipolar. She was actually a victim of energy weapons, okay? She had her lead vest and everything. And if you hear this video, girl, call me, 706-604-4194, okay? Call me, girl. Okay, so I've already posted the video to my channel. So click that video. It's a Rumble video with a guy talking, white guy. About the energy weapons, how they used them to hit California, how they used them to hit Maui, okay, direct energy weapons. But this is the thing. He brought up videos that talked about how they were able to attack the homes and the cars and the light poles, but never hit a tree. Say it again. How they were able to attack the homes. Like literally when the energy weapon hit the home, the people inside just felt a bunch of heat as if they were being microwaved. So in the area, they had a plastic, in the area they had a plastic carport. The roof was plastic and everything, like a tent. And they had an all plastic trash can. Never melted. The whole house melted. The car melted. They said this is the proof that you needed. The car was under the plastic tent, right? And the trash can was by the plastic tent and the car or whatever, or wherever the trash can was. Never got, no heat touched it. And they said, what type of weapon can target houses but not burn trees? Can target cars but not burn anything else around it? And all they started doing was showing all the drone videos, all the videos of everything that had got direct energy weaponized, okay? Direct energy hit it. And they explain the only thing that can make metal explode and burn is radiation. Microwave radiation. Put a fork in a microwave. Put a white plate in the microwave with a little silver line going around it. Back in the day, your grandmother and stuff got the plates that got the metal line going around it. You couldn't put those in the microwave. Yeah, that's what we dealing with. So I feel that I've been a victim of microwave too. Like I say, I told y'all before, if you ever get real hot to the point you don't know what's going on, fall to the ground, because that's the only thing that can protect you is the ground. Because those microwaves, when your body get hot and your blood start boiling, somebody zapping you. I'm not even gonna say which business zapped me like that. But oh yeah, they got me. They got me real good. Like, I literally stripped my clothes in the store. Like, they did a whole experiment on me in the store in less than 30 seconds. And all the people were like, are you okay? Nothing's happening to them. They literally did a direct energy frequency against me, and they know I know. That's why I say you got to start moving silent. You got to start moving real silent around these people, because all the preppers, all the doomsday bunkers, all of that. Let me tell you something. I wanted to start reaching out to this person, but I didn't. But they had the same issue that happened to me. The city just came. We was already calling for a survey to the land. As soon as they put up that 5G tower tree across the street, across the highway from my house, directly pointed to my house, a man came out to survey my 4 corners of one of the properties. And I said, "Oh, you're here to survey?" He said, "Yeah." He wasn't there to survey for me. Somebody at the city, or somebody who put up that cell phone tree tower, wanted him to survey the property. So once they got the coordinates of the property, they could hit me with any type of frequency they wanted. They wanted to be able to pull up the manifest or the blueprint downtown. They wanted my land to have a survey on file at the city so they could pull up the coordinates. I'm out of town, but everybody on my street had COVID. I got a right to say that. Everybody. How many people on my side? 1, 2, 3. The 3 neighbors by me all had COVID. I got a right to say that. Like, what's wrong with me saying that somebody had COVID? Yeah, it was bad. A lady came out the house with a cane, only in her early 50s, and she started asking me questions about should she do this or should she do that. And I was outside picking wild shit out my yard. I sure was. I was outside picking wild stuff out of my yard. And I said, "Well, you see what I'm doing." I said, "I hope that answers some of your questions." She was asking me about the jab. She was asking me so many questions. And she said, "You know why I got this cane, right?" She said, "Because it has you off balance. You can't walk straight." And then I would say I went out, came back again. Now, she across the fence. I'm nowhere near her. I'm nowhere near nobody. But I came back in, I think, for a day or so. And I was in my shop. And all of a sudden, I fell ill. Couldn't get out of bed. I had to call my boss and say, "Hey, put me on paid vacation for a week," because I was like bedridden for 3 days. Couldn't move. I'm sure I got zapped. Okay. Not only that, the girl that reached out to me that came to town, she was walking. She was literally walking. And then when she came to town to visit me, she couldn't walk no more. She wear a lead vest and everything. And I'm telling y'all better get y'all lead vests. So this is what I'm trying to point out real quick. Y'all ready preppers? Y'all ready doomsday people? This is what you need to know. If they are using a weapon that is microwave frequency, this allegedly, this is me theoretically talking about something. Nothing's wrong with me talking about something theoretically. Me bringing up a theory. and bringing my point across. Nothing's wrong with that. Now, peep game. Now, I just said that I was about to build a Faraday cage. That's right. And what type of material do you use for a Faraday cage? You use metals. So basically, you're supposed to use some type of fencing or chicken wire where waves cannot travel through it. It hits the metal, like you use chicken wire, some type of fencing with small little holes, some type of screen, okay? And they're all some type of aluminum, steel type metal, right? Stainless steel, whatever. So I said that I was going to put up this mesh and build a cage for a certain reason, right? Now, come to find out, the direct energy weapons are microwave, right? So what happens when you put a fork in the microwave? It explodes, it burns up, it go kapooey, boom, right? You start seeing electric shocks and all types of fire inside the microwave, right? And if you leave it running too long, it eventually explodes, right? Now peep this. All y'all people out there, all y'all doomsday preppers that are doing the microwave stuff, right? I mean, we were supposed to be protecting ourselves from data waves, like voice to skull and stuff, right? Now, this EMP, you know how they say, oh, I hope I don't get EMP. This will save my cell phone. Well, once you see these direct energy weapons that use microwaves, radiation, makes that melts glass, that melts metal, your phone is the last thing you want to be worried about. This weapon is attracted to metal. The metal will just start to bubble up, burn, and catch a fire, and eventually explode. Okay? So, preppers, let's get back to it. I gotta say this again. This is why I don't reach out to these preppers. They say they don't believe in conspiracy theories, but please, by all means, watch this video. I don't know who want to live on this planet. Okay? I love this planet, true enough. I know it has an energy, an essence, but I'm done with trying to protect sleep people and a sleep planet. I'm done with it, okay? I'm over it. So when it's time for me to get up off this planet, I'm gone. There's only so much I could do to express myself to y'all. Now here we go. These hailstorms, these tornadoes, these vicious winds, when that hailstorm was hitting your property that you wanted to show everybody out the blue, just all of a sudden you got hit with hail. That was not by accident. That was intentional. So they got the coordinates to your land. They came with it. They were showing live how fast they can target somebody's area. Not only that, nobody's talking about it, but supposedly, you got to look it up, because I never looked it up. I only went by what my co-worker in North Carolina said. So I got a co-worker in North Carolina. He said, the tornado came through North Carolina and messed up the Pfizer building. I said, well, it seems like, see, he's not into conspiracy. He's not into thinking for self. He's not using his cognitive thinking skills, right? I said, well, ain't that a coincidence? A tornado come, tear up the Pfizer building. So they could claim they lost data. They could claim they lost studies. They could claim so much stuff because of a natural disaster. Y'all gotta quit letting these natural disasters be the all and be all. There's another God in town, y'all. There is another God in town. There is another nature in town. You got to trust your instincts. There's no way you do a live video and you have a hailstorm the way you had that hailstorm. There's no way. It's not by coincidence. You are a mark. And they're gonna every time you go live, they're gonna show you how convenient their weapons are. And the first thing I said, who gonna stay on that much property and not have signal issues? That's already game. That's already letting you know there are some advanced towers in your area that can bring a storm in there whenever it want to. Other girl, trees fell down. This is not by coincidence. They are showing you no matter how much we store product, no matter how much we prep, when they want a natural disaster to come in and tear you up, it's all and be all. So everybody need to be learning how to create a bug out bag, because it seems like that's all what we're going to have if we just so happen to be the area that they want to clear out. If we just so happen to be the problem that they want to get rid of. It's just simple. Energy weapons. And your level of clearance is all they need. Meaning, what does this person know? What does this person study? Are they a threat? What is their timeline? Meaning they got a psychic, a wizard, a warlock, a witch that does sorcery, that can see your timeline, can see who you are if you a threat, what your downfall is, what your addictions is, what would cause you to fall to your knees. Do you got to take family members out? Can you get a person drugs or food or alcohol? Can you get them off course by winning the lottery and then they go kill themselves? Like, these things you got to understand. There's somebody out there that has vetted you and profiled you on many degrees and many levels. So back to it. Y'all watch the video that I'm going to share in the description. The video is already on my channel. How can we build Faraday cages? And these people are using microwaves. Direct energy weapons that don't attack trees, that don't attack nature. It only attacks objects that have metal. He also said the trash can that had metal on it, it was plastic, but it had metal on it. Half of the trash can melted. The trash can that was all plastic never got scorched or nothing. The canopy that was designed as a carport, nothing wrong with it. It was plastic. But the whole house was gone. The car under the canopy was gone. How does that happen? How does a wildfire hit this house, this house, this house, but don't hit the houses around it? Don't touch the grass. Don't burn the trees. Those are direct energy weapons. That's why I'm posting what I'm posting. And they don't want us talking about it. Like I say, for any reason, if YouTube decide that they don't want this video up, I'll just upload it to Rumble. And share it that way. But like I said, I've been hit with a direct energy weapon frequency. I know exactly where I was. I know the date, the time, and everything. And I warned y'all, if something ever hits you like that, to the point your body gets so hot, you start stripping out your clothes, that is a radio wave, microwave frequency. And you need to get down to the ground and take everything off this. And then what makes so bad, they're going to make you feel so stupid and dumb, because everybody around you is going to say, ain't nothing happening to them. Why? What's your occasion? What's wrong with you? They have your signature. They have your frequency. You know how we all got a fingerprint that belongs to us? We all have a DNA that only belongs to us. Once they put you in the database, they can make coordinates in a grid-like structure and attack only you. That's right. So when you give them your blood samples, your hair samples, any DNA, and not only that, your cell phones. That's right. I keep telling y'all, with the nanobites, the aluminum particles. Remember, Trump wanted to buy up all the aluminum? He probably was trying to save our lives, because they're actually using aluminum as nanoparticles. It's in the air, it's in the food. And if we have these metal particles embedded in our body, and somebody send out microwave signals, our blood is going to boil, and we're not even going to know why. And remember, people think this stuff is just not happening. It's not just not happening. Ever since they rolled out the smartphone, their technology is only getting better and better and better to map out your body. They've been mapping you. That's why it's a cell phone. So the cell phone, you touch it, you're around it. It sends and receives data. The cell phone maps your body, all the nanoparticles, everything maps your body. It sends the data back to the cell phone tower. The cell phone tower got your coordinates. It got everything about you. It don't even need the cell phone no more. You're online. That's right. Everybody got the smart dust in them. You're online. You've been online since 3G. What happened was they had to advance their hardware. And as they advanced their hardware, I got a video that talks about this. I didn't never need nobody to tell me no videos. I didn't never need nobody research. I knew this from day one. I didn't need no spirit or nobody to come tell me this. It's common sense. If you just quit being sleepy, do something you love, quit being tired, you can see what's going on around you. That's the problem. Everybody's sleepy. Everybody deprived of their energy. They can't think straight. They done gave 100% of themselves to the business they work for, whatever, to the point they can't even function. They want the government to do everything for them. Another thing about it, they take this video down, you know I'm telling the truth. They like to say something about fact checking and stuff. But listen to me clearly, because I can't say it but so many times. You either gonna get it and strap up, protect yourself, do whatever you gotta do. Imagine they got the energy weapon and you have a pistol or something. They about to fry you. And then all you know is a natural disaster. You just exploded or burnt up and don't know why. I'm going to tell you another thing. These cell phones, I already know. I kept telling Zaps, I call her Zaps, the girl I say just disappeared and don't know how. And she sent me a video. And I watched the video, but I already understood the stuff. She didn't believe that I believed in her. She just disappeared. But she wouldn't get rid of that cell phone. If you having heat flashes, having somebody, you feel like somebody keep hitting you with a weapon with at your heart and stuff, the first thing you do is get rid of the cell phone. That's your number one triangle line of contact. The cell phone tower, the cell phone. Then you, like they say, you go to the ocean because they ain't got nothing out in the ocean. That's right. The stars don't even go out there. I'll have to explain that another time. But you go out in the ocean and you see if you still having them same symptoms. She wouldn't do it. So I told her I said, ain't no way God or whoever, your spirit, brought you all the way to me and you don't want to put the cell phone down and get in the ocean. When she wouldn't do that, I had to get away from her. I had to. Because sooner or later, they're going to triangulate my spirit and my vessel and my energy and my essence and do the same thing. So preppers, doomsday people, all these people that claim they got Faraday cages and stuff, you may want to watch this video. Because these microwaves, these direct energy weapons are really microwaves. You're going to have to change your tactic. Earth houses. That's all I can see is an earth house. That's all you can have is an earth house. Because that microwave, nah, not working. And then the other video that talk about being bit by ticks and then you can't eat meat, how they're crossbreeding these insects and these animals. They're attacking each other. They did that in California. We need to talk about that too. I actually need somebody that can ask me questions that believe in my truths so I can bring it all out. Because there's studies in California that are beyond disbelief. You hear me? That are unreal. That video where I said, help, why do I make people itch? They were adding insects to the fruits and vegetables out in California. Insect DNA to the grapes, strawberries, everything. It's wild, man. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.